sons, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Okay, today is January 8th, 2021. It's 4:55. And I just finished edit a video that I want you guys to see this morning. And I rushed to edit it. I started last night and then I finished it this morning, and hopefully by 6 o'clock it's finished rendered and I'll upload it on YouTube for you guys to see it. 325 subscribers. Let's see how much public watch hours. 11,633 public watch hours. I didn't bookmark anything yesterday, but I know I was helping my son with studying. He had tests and stuff like that. But besides things for me to share with you, I have no idea what I did yesterday besides me helping my sons. All right, so I didn't bookmark anything. I tried to do some recording for you guys to see this morning, and the thing did not work. So that's why I had to rush this morning to make sure I finished what I started last night so you guys could see it. It's more of, I'll say, opinion piece, and it's not a Twitter kind of thing, video. Whatever I was thinking, I recorded on my phone, and then once my husband was done with the computer, I started editing it. Okay, so let's see here what's going on here. Okay, sure, you say that award-winning international specialist freight forward based on Dover. Okay, so this, I don't know, okay, today international media will call British press out for this Megxit term, what them backtrack and delete tweets and articles. I'll be here to remind them too. Okay, so something is going on, I don't know. And there's no comment here, there's not just 1 hour. Just Juliet. Okay. Let me see if some of the thing I bookmarked the day before that I was unable to, the audio did not work. So let me go over it. Okay, so this is a little bit old. These things I bookmarked that was supposed to come out today, January 8th, and the audio did not work. All right, Myra did this one. All right. It gives me great pleasure that my girl Meghan Markle was the only member of the royal family that didn't have to kiki with Trump. What is kiki? Kiki with Trump. Okay, he showed up in England. She was on maternity leave, minding her business with her baby. She's like, I'm not, I don't want to mess with it. I have perfect excuse. Let me use my excuse. All right. I have to show you those pictures because she shared them. She was slaying that weekend. Damn, she looks good. And even in the car with the glass. I would like to know how it feels, when you so used to being on one side of the car, like where she's sitting right now. She's supposed to be driving in America. That's the side of the driver. But in England they did the opposite, where they didn't want to follow what America do because of our past relationship. Okay, so they had to change the location of the driving, uh, the steering wheel. But I would like to know how it feels when you should be the driving side thing, and vice versa. When like Harry, when he comes to the US, how does he feel when he's either on the passenger side or the driving uh, driver? How does he feel being at the opposite side? You know, Look at her. There's those kids. She was a bright light for them. And this hat, every time I see this hat, I love it. She was just slaying. Look at her. She remind me that little girl that Paige usually put the picture of, and in one video I sort of explained how this little girl did at the her sister's birthday party. That she just remind me of that. Like a small section of it. All right, let's see some of the comment. Okay, she knew what Trump was like and refused to deal with that awful man. Given the current situation, that was a brilliant and principled choice. Yeah. Um. Sometimes, actually, this I should have said it on the video that I just finished edit. Sometimes, at the heat of the moment, when you have to make split, quick decision, either right or wrong, that will pretty much seal your fate throughout history or something like that. I mean, I'm just talking in general, not just what this tweet said, just in general. um, when you make a choice and that will reflect you for the rest of your life, uh, it's very important at the heat of the moment, when you have good character, good values, core values, and things like that, you make the right choice. In the long run, down the line, throughout history, people's gonna see you. These are the things that people's gonna cherish, or your kids will be proud of. Okay, when you look at people who stood in front of a barrel to fight for freedom. These type of people, these are the people where their great grandkids is going to be proud of. One other example, for instance, if you look at, I don't think they ever identified that person, but the image of Tiananmen Square, where that one person stood in front of that tank, blocking the tank from passing through. This was one brave soul out of many who was against what was going on. And, you know, these are the people whose great grandkids will be proud of. Okay, I should have mentioned this in the last video. For those people who stood in line in the mid of the pandemic to go out and vote and to cast their ballot and all of this, even though they don't have a lot to say about what they did for history, but in this particular moment in time, when their kids ask them, what did they do to stop Trump from ruining the country? Standing online for 5 hours in the middle of pandemic, it's a huge thing. You could be proud of that. Tell your kids, this is what I did. This is my part of history. This is what I contribute to. And one of those, I don't know his name, I don't remember his name, but I have his picture where I believe he was working at the White House. He's of Russian descent. He was born in Russia, but they moved to the U.S. when he was a young boy, and he was working at the White House. He overheard something that wasn't right, and he had to report it. Okay, and that's when he went to Congress to testify and all of this.
the quick version is I left the Pentagon in 2018. 2019, I was a year on staff at the National Security Council, and I was covering, amongst a bunch of other different countries, Ukraine. We had prepared a congratulatory call for President Trump to call President Zelensky for his party's landslide victory in parliamentary elections. And over the course of that phone call, it became clear that the president was the driving force behind what's now become known as a quid pro quo, really a demand for President Zelensky to investigate Hunter Biden, but frankly, the target was Joe Biden, his principal rival in the upcoming US elections. And having seen a lot of this unfold in the preceding months with other supporting cast members like Rudolph Giuliani, the president's personal attorney, Donald Sondland, Kurt Volker, these are the other figures that were prominent in the impeachment hearings. It became clear that it was not just a supporting cast that was involved, it was the president himself that was the driving force behind what amounted to an effort to kind of steal elections and undermine the very foundations of our democratic system, free and fair elections, the transition of power between one party and another. And I had a very simple choice to make. I could either be a party to it and sweep it under the rug, kind of consider, like some of my seniors thought, this is no big deal, just the president kind of in his typical mode saying something. Well, I think what you've identified is that the upcoming election is frankly still the beginning of the story rather than the end of the story. I think it's the beginning of the story because what it highlights in many ways is that we are going to be entering a period of where you need the population, you need the average American to be more engaged, not less engaged. Like we get past a presidential election, next time they participate is 4 years down the road. Next time we participate, we seek to elect a president. We have a lot of risks. I think the interesting aspect of the Atlantic story by Mr. Gellman was the fact that only really plays out if the margins are really close. If there is, in fact, 70% voter participation and it's kind of a runaway election, really, frankly, in a lot of ways, an unprecedented swing away from and a wholesale rejection of Trump, he does not have the ability to try to steal the election. In a close election, that becomes a problem, and absolutely there is no level that the president and his immediate proxies are willing to stoop to achieve their objectives and stay in power. And that just means that we have to have we have to have a population that's willing to defend their constitution. And I'm not saying that is through violence, but through participation, potentially through protest, and cannot be complacent and disengaged.
Gary, what do you?
And I believe not too long ago, I don't have that video of him saying it, but he was somewhere. I don't know if he was being interviewed or something like that. One thing that he said is that he did his part of history. He contributed his part of history to bring light to some of the things that was going on that nobody was able to see. So he did his part to save democracy. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. His part, for some people, might think it's heavier than just standing in line. But when you look at it, his part was a part of a raindrop, and your part and my part was a part of raindrop. Together, it become a puddle of water that, if you are thirsty, you could refresh your body with. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know, but for Megan, she has done tons of other things, wise choices throughout her life, okay, to contribute to a lot of other things that many of us may never know. All right. So that's what, I just thought this and it crossed my mind, and I should have said it in the video that I just finished. And by the way, as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna edit a video that I did when we went on vacation in Washington, D.C., just to show you the inside of it, because I did record things, and I'll show you whatever I have. But the inside of the Capitol, we went to visit it and all of that. It's a beautiful building. For those people to see, to just storm in there and try to destroy it. So if you don't protect what you have, okay, and hold it dear and sacred, nobody's gonna respect it. So I'm just gonna edit it and just show you the inside, and probably just put music or something like that, just to show you the how it looks inside. So for some of you who are outside of the country or around the world who never been in it, but I'll show you my perspective of it when I went to visit it. Okay, Megan showed them what it means to stand by your principle and truth. There, she wasn't lying about Trump. Okay, the world will now applaud her true leadership. There it is. Yeah, she's so gorgeous, and then she also has great foresight. Windsors are pro-Trump. It's sickening. Well, the reason why the Windsors are pro-Trump, because Trump was pretty much a president who, um, instead of doing diplomacy and give stand true to your words and things like that, he was more like pay to play. You pay me, I'll do what you want. Okay, so if you look at, I've talked about it before, the attorney general who was investigating, what's his name, Andrew. Okay, after the Queen called, Trump to congratulate, the happy 4th of July and all of this stuff. Okay, next thing you know, Trump fired the AG. Okay, so I don't know what went on. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Okay, that's what was reported. Okay, and her husband, though forced to be there, what? Sure, clearly, he'd rather be anywhere but. What does that mean? What was before that? Okay, Biden is going to be a breath of fresh air and a whole new game, a real leader committed to doing the right thing and standing on the side of the people. The Windsors may have some explaining to do. And her husband, what does that mean? And her husband, though forced to be there. Oh, okay, okay. I almost thought that person was talking forced to be with Megan or something like that. Okay, forced to be when Trump was over there. I think I'll look for a picture of that. Okay, when okay, let's look at it so I don't have to. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead, Prince Harry. Okay, so that way we could see the picture of him there. All right, let's see. There he is over there. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see which one that has Harry. Okay. All right. This is a perfect picture of it where we have all the groups that we're talking about. All right. There's the Queen. There's Trump, Melania, and there's Harry. Harry right there. He was forced to be there. That's what this person was talking about. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I thought the comment, the tweet, originally I thought the tweet meant that Harry was forced to be with Meghan or something like that, but forced to be here in this outing. Okay, let's see if there's another picture. There he is over there, and I think he was keeping his distance too. Look at his face. Look at his face. Poor guy, poor guy, poor guy. There was another one that I saw. Let me go back. Where is it? Who are they circling here? Come on. I can't see. It's too blurry. All right, so pretty much that's that picture that person is talking about. Okay, and her husband, though, meaning her husband, her meaning Megan, husband Harry. Okay, forced to be there. That's what she meant by that. Okay, always on the right side. That's our girl. Okay, these are the things where her kids, her great grandkids, is gonna be proud of for making the tough decision, but the right decision. Okay, poor Harry. I am so glad he has been able to take control of his own life and now goes, says, and does only what he wants. Okay, so that's that. Okay, when did I bookmark this? Okay, Okay, let me try to avoid politics right now. This has to do with Trump because I did a video about that. So let me skip that. Okay, all right. I think Lizzie, her office did agree to the half and half out. It wasn't until Billy Boy found out and got very angry that honor were stripped and the hard leave option was invoked. Okay, to be honest, I don't think Lizzie is in control of jack shit, and she hasn't been for a while. Okay, so they're talking about I guess the review kind of thing. Let's see here. Lizzie could have some sort of control had she agreed to Harry's proposition to work while being financially independent. But with that refusal also went all the control. Okay, so this is what Henry is responding to. Okay, so that was that. So this is why he said he thinks that the Queen was okay with Harry's proposal, but when Billy Boy heard about it, you know, the hate, anger, jealousy, and all of that come into play. He was like, no, he doesn't want half and half out or something like that, and then he pretty much lose everything because I don't think Harry really wanted to stay there. Okay, let's see here. This is the comment. At 94, I think we can fairly assume Charles is king now, just not in the name, but he hadn't showed any spine toward controlling his elder son's bad behavior. Because I don't get the vibe Charles has remotely the the hatred for the Sussexes William does. I imagine he also misses Archie. Maybe, but I don't know. He has his other grandkids. I mean, Harry knows. Harry knows how it is over there. Um, whatever choice Harry have decided to do, he knows how it is being living over there. Okay? So whatever choice that Harry made and Meghan make, okay? They know what's best for them. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. For Charles to miss Archie and stuff like that, I don't know because when I'm just guessing here, when Harry was younger, I don't know if he actually spent time with Harry. They show some picture apps, but that everyday kind of thing, father and son, they're in the same household. He's, seeing what he does every day and things like that. I doubt it. Maybe more with the queen, maybe. Okay, I'm just throwing this thing here. So when kids are at a young age, those guys, those prince and kings, unless if they are the firstborn, they might see them spend a little quality time here and there. But the everyday kind of thing that this person sort of mentioned, missing Archie, Archie is not at the age where he could take care of him. Not that he wants to, but that kind of affection a baby need, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, I could be 1,000,000% wrong. I'm just saying. I just don't see that at his position for him to really miss a baby that has nothing to do with the line of succession. Okay, what? Archie is what, seventh on line after his dad? So, I don't know. Okay, she's therefore lost control of her household, but regarding this negotiation, I don't think she ever wanted the Sussexes to actually leave. They just want the Sussexes to be a punching bag. I'm just throwing this in. So the no on her part was simply to make them stay, not calculating that the couple will go for a clean break. It's almost like a chess game kind of thing. Let's tell them we want half in, half out. Harry probably pretty well known that they're gonna say no. So what we really want is to get the hell out of here. So yeah, it could be a pretty chess game. Like I said in one of my videos this week, Harry is a smart man. Okay, uh, he probably did do a chess game with them here. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. It could be a chess game that he did here. He knows how well he is received around the world and the country, and his popularity and his presence with the monarchy. So he probably just threw a chess move with them, and knowing that they want him full time, so he just threw in half time. I mean, half and half, knowing full well they're gonna say no. So if they say no, what I say, adios. Okay, at least he gave them a chance to agree with what he said. Okay, this person respond here. Agree. I think William is behind everything. There's one video I think I talk about it. I don't think I mentioned his name, but if you follow the stuff, you probably know who I'm talking about. Totally agree with you. I also believe he tried to get their Commonwealth position taken away from them, but for some reason it didn't happen. I even think he had the audacity to ask Harry to hand him the Invictus. That is the reason, that is the main reason he came up with that Earth shit thing. Well, you know, Harry, they refuse his wife, okay? They put his wife through hell, okay? They mistreated his son. All right. And then still gave them a proposition half and half. They told him no. So because he is the one who was the mastermind behind Invictus, and what was the other one? That other thing, that organization they create where all four of them were supposed to be on it. I forgot the name they call it. Is it Heads Together or something like that? All right. That was his ideas. Something like that. I think that's what they call it. I could be wrong. So when he's leaving, when he decided to leave, he's like, I'm taking my stuff with me. And I think I had said that on that video yesterday that I recorded, but the audio wasn't good. Um, he's like, I'm taking my stuff with me. I created it. You have a choice to create it yourself. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they, what is that? Not bookmark, was copyright or trademark that head fit kind of thing. All right, so Harry will not do anything with it, or if Harry were to do something, and that use the name or something like that, that the money will go toward them, or they could sue Harry or something like that. So I think they trademark it under the what's title, the Cambridges or something like that. I'll look it up. Okay, um, let's say, let's see, what did Prince? Okay, William trademark. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing this here just to get a thing. Just last month, okay, Prince William and Kate Middleton publicly backed a Public Health England initiative to boost the nation's mental health during the coronavirus pandemic. So the subject is clearly close to their hearts. Okay, hi, mental health. When it comes to mental health, uh, when they say it's close to their heart, how did they do with uh, the mental aspect that they put Meghan and Harry, mostly Meghan too. Okay, the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge trademark a new word, head fit. Yep, that's what I thought. There it is right here. All right, so they trademarked the head fit. When did they do that? All right, let me do this. Okay, let's say when did Prince William trademark head fit? Okay, some fact about the trademark of headfit. Okay, 1/5, the headfit name was first trademark on Sunday, January 19th this year. I think is okay, January 19th meaning 2020, because right now we are January 8th 2021, so it has to be 2020. All right, by Nathan Jones from the firm Rainbow John Limited, who manages and lists real estate from his home office in London, and who also act as the IPO representative. So, okay, so that's the head fit kind of thing. Okay, Prince William and Mirza, incredible new project. All right, so April. All right, so the trademark head fit was done on Sunday, January 19th. I believe it's 2020. Okay, so they quickly trademark it. All right. So, there's so many words in the dictionary. Letters within the dictionary, the alphabet you could rearrange to make different things. All right, the same way they were like, don't use the Sussex royals. Like this is the only word in the world that they could use. Jeez. All right, so take it. We'll create something, which is much better. I think I talk about this, that if they had gone and leave Harry and Meghan alone, and Meghan and Harry did all of this work to create, let's say, whatever Archwell is about. Okay, let's just say the website of Archwell is what Sussex Royal could have been, and then it would have been under the monarch, so they lose big time. Okay, so if something were to happen or whatever, and the monarch could have easily said it's part of us because this Sussex Royal is a title we had given them and all of this, we allowed them to use it and blah 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 blah. But now guess what? They took it away before they even knew what were the idea, and then now they have a completely different name that has no connection with the monarch. So they can't say anything. They can't say anything. They just kick themselves in the butt. All right. All right. There was definitely some kind of struggle over world foundation causes, etc., that I hope we get some clarification on. Invictus and Santabali were always Harry's though. William was shit out of luck. Yeah. One of the video I explained about Harry's kind of understanding, knowledge, and ability for charity, how to run a charitable organization and things like that. I talk about it, so let's not talk. Bring it up here again. All right, my thing just finished. Okay, next tweet. What is this? I hope it's short. All right, and other news. Okay, that's Vanessa. She's another squad. I haven't seen her in a while. She's something else. All right, this is this is what she posted. SARS-CoV-2 okay, COVID-19 vaccine has shown to increase penis length by 3 inches in some individual. I'm not gonna read all of this, but just this part. When I read it, and I was like, "Oh my lord!" Okay, and this is the picture that she put. The GIF. Let's go through the comments. Okay, what did they say? That will speed up vaccine rate. This is guys going to get the vaccine. Look, that's probably her going like, oh, come on already. The line is too long. You see all those guys in there. Will you get your man to take the vaccine? Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't the extra inches. In all seriousness, yes, we will get the vaccine as soon as it's our turn. Oh, she threw her punch here. But there's the thing here. All right. Oh. The squads are crazy. Okay. All right. That's it. She's at it again. Have faith in this Pfizer vaccine. Don't forget they make Viagra. If they can raise the dead, they can save the living. Oh, the squads are crazy. All right, let me go to the next one. That should have been the last one here because I'm already 28 minutes, but I want to do one more. These are the things I did yesterday, but I wasn't able to uh, share it, okay, publicly because of the audio. Okay, British media, quote, Harry and Meghan are looking for extension of the one-year review. US media, quote, Harry and Meghan don't regret moving to the US one bit. And there's the thing here. All right. Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan already answered that question long ago, bought their own home and are working. Not sure why the well-informed media cannot accept that. Meghan told Gloria Steinem it was good to be home. Yep. Okay, people laughing. The timing was everything. Yeah, everything, like Harry said, everything were the stars were aligned. As soon as they made that decision to get the hell out of there, okay, you got borders were shutting, COVID is running rapid, and all of this. Where was he? With his wife and kid, okay, enjoying life, okay. Okay, here comes my Kenyan Sussex squad. I love the Kenyan memes. Okay, what is there to review? Yeah, British media lie. Okay, lies. 1 year review, a joke. Okay, people just laughing. Next tweet. Let's see here. Okay. You often hear people say, well, you're helping women find their voices. I fundamentally disagree with that because women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it, and people need to listen. All right. There's a Megan. She's just listening to Megan. All right. Okay. I think, yeah, I read this, but there's someone who sort of went a different branch here. Okay. Well, some women were raised in different environment and they need help finding their voice. And in any case, even where women know exactly who they are and what they want to say, isn't this wise comment just pandemics, ped pedantic semantics? I don't know. I really bookmark most of your posts. Okay, that's where the thing was starting here. Even, okay, that's this one. Pedantic semantics because she arguing the words as if she had realized, I don't know what SMTH is, maybe something, okay, something no other feminist before her had thought of. What? Okay, now I'm starting to get it much better. I had a hard time yesterday when I was reading it to understand what she meant by that. But, okay, she arguing the word as if. Okay, this is where this person is putting her input of what she think Megan is saying instead of really taking Megan's word full value. Okay, if she had realized something no other feminist before her had thought of. Megan never said that. As a matter of fact, Megan embraced people, women who have come before her. Okay, I happen to admire the people who are actually out there doing good better than those giving talks and producing million podcasts about it. That's my voice. Where did Megan ever say anything? Megan is doing the talk and the walk. She's done a lot of things in Africa. So I don't know what this. Okay, now I got it much better than yesterday. Thank God the audio did not work. All right, let's see here. That's Michelle. She's simply saying the words you are ascribing to them your own prejudicial feelings, yeah, about her as a person. How would you know if she thinks, yeah, she is the first feminist to ever have thought that? You wouldn't. Okay, she happens to be doing a lot more than speaking. That's true, which I said a few minutes ago. She done things in Africa. Using your words and your action is what brings about change, and she's doing both. Archwell Audio is a part of the Archwell Foundation, which has given money to several worthwhile causes, example, World Central Kitchen. Okay, I'm glad you think she's action. Okay, this first, I'm. You know what? Since I'm here, I'll read it for you guys. But I don't think this is a hater who's creating an argument that's already been proven. In my humble opinion here. All right. She continued and said, I'm glad you think she's action. Okay. That's in quote and not just word, giving so much to charity and that it empowers you somehow. But you ascribing to her words your own feelings about her as a person too. That's how we assess what anyone says. If we believe them, I believe shaking my something different. Okay, she believes something different. Okay, that's her own opinion. By the way, please don't assume I'm prejudiced without knowing anything about me, but my opinion about Meghan Markle made for TV feminism, charitable causes. I haven't assumed anything about you. Oh, okay. It's painful to read this, but I'm reading it for you guys. Or try to silence, shame your voice by using under the belt hurtful accusation. Okay. Pre prejudice means a preconceived notion not based on actual experience of the person or thing. To claim you know that she's thinking, okay, something no one, etc., shows that you're judging what she's saying based on your prior opinion of her and not solely on the words that I just said that. Yeah, I am. All right. And Michelle continued and said, not assuming anything about you, neither I am trying to silence or shame you. You seem to be associating the word prejudice, okay, with something race related. But if you read my comment again, you'll see that I wasn't using it in the context. Peace. All right. So I'm going to freeze this here. You could freeze your screen, read it. Okay. It's painful to read. Let me see if I find, uh, there was more, but I need to finish I need to edit some other things. It's already 5:30. Uh, okay. There's this. Okay, that was a couple days ago. Did I use it? I don't know if I use that. Let's go into it and find something different. Okay, this is perfect. 4 hours ago. All right. Day 8. Lord, we pray that you fulfill this promise and the lives of the Sussexes and the members of the Sussex squad. Give Harry, Meghan the vision and guide them. Protect Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Doria. Keep them victorious and destroy the plots of their enemies. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, use this. I am he who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Isaiah 46:4. Okay, this is the picture they use, the Christmas card thing. Every time I look at this Christmas card, when I look at the dogs, okay, I believe this dog, his name is what's a guy, all right? Look at wanting attention. Archie's taking too much attention from him because he used to be the dog, used to be the center of Megan world, but Archie came along and is like, give me some attention. And this dog here on the floor is like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm glad you adopt me. That's what I'm seeing. Every time I see this picture, that's what came to mind. All right, so 35 minutes on this. And when I finish edit the other one, and then I'll edit this, and you guys will see whatever I have. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.